How's it going, guys? Nathan's MRE, and today we have a very special ration. This is a Russian, I was told this military ration, but I have my doubts about it. And this is a individual diet. Let me back up a little bit. Individual diet food. It takes a second here. She takes a second. And deli ration. And then here's the manufacturer and everything. It's in Moscow. This is a little bit different camouflage. This has like a digital camouflage on it. I've not seen this actual ration before. This is produced in 2018. I'm not sure the month on that. It is mini number 1. You can see here a real quick assessment of it, or option number 1. And the seller, or the person, oh, here we go. Here we go. So 1/15/2019, this is made in January, so that 2018 does not coincide. Then we have 1/15 in 2021. So this was produced this January. So overall pretty fresh. Should be very interesting. It has a few different menus in it. I was just translating on the back of it. And I can't wait to get in it, so let's see. And this particular one does not have the resealable seal. It does have a tear notch in the bottom, which seems to work pretty good. Hopefully this thing is okay and nothing's busted in it. That's the only worry with any of these type items, and something is busted in it. That's not good. That's not good. And I'm getting a smell coming off of it. That's not good. So let's see what is busted. That is not busted, but it has stuff on it. That is leaking something. Let me get a towel here. And it does smell very rotten. I'm not so sure if this is the one actually leaking though. I'll wipe a few things off here. No, I don't think it is. It smells like rotten onions, to be exact. Ooh. Give her a little squeeze. This is not the one leaking. I see what's leaking. First of all, those crackers are still good. Let's go ahead and unpack the rest of it. A moist towelette, which I have not seen that kind before, which we're definitely going to need with this one. We have what looks to be some vegetable caviar. We'll have to get the old translator out here and swipe on this one. Because this is not normal. I think it's chicken pate. We have 3 packs of crackers. They're all unharmed. 2 more moist towelettes. We have 3 packs of sugar. And here is the one that's busted, and that is meat stew with potatoes. Leave that set right there. We have some salt. We have some, looks to be creamer, which is weird to see. I don't think it's going to translate that. Weird to see one of these rations. We have a drink I've not seen before. This is a little bit different. Interesting. Won't translate it. Some apple jam. Have a coffee. Have 2 of her teas I like so much. 3 spoons. Definitely have to wipe those off if we use them. We have some matches. Our little stove. Some pepper. And let's go back over here to these. And I'm going to translate. What this is exactly. Buckwheat with beef. Pearl barley kasha. So yeah, fortunately this was the menu that is uncommon. So we'll keep on going here. We're just gonna leave that bad boy right where it's at. And we'll close that back up with the napkins in it. And that'll take a quick trip to the trash can. Alright, so real quick here, let's go ahead and open these bad boys up before we heat them up. My towel out here. Got everything sanitized. I usually use Windex on this. It has a little bit of ammonia in it. It usually kills all the bacteria without destroying the labels. And that was the buckwheat with beef. Looks pretty decent. Yeah. Like buckwheat has a perfumey kind of smell to it once it starts getting some age on it. It doesn't really ever go bad. That has a little bit of perfume smell to it. And this is the pearl barley with beef. It smells a little bit perfumey. I mean, to eat that, you have to be okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with it. But a lot of people is turned off by it. And if anybody's eating buckwheat, you know what I'm talking about. Here's their pearl barley. That thing smells absolutely perfect. All right, let's get these heated up. Let's get everything else assembled on the tray here, and we'll keep moving. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this drink. And like I said, I have not had this one before. All the writing's so damn small on it, it's very difficult to translate it. And it might be the same lemony drink usually it is. I'm trying to get it open here without spilling the damn thing. It's really odd package. Remember, Vasily was telling me that all the Russian rations are not going to have the tushonka in it anymore, the beef. And this one doesn't have it. I mean, I don't know. The guy said it was actual military, so it's really hard to tell the smell on that. Let's dump some water in it. See, our mains are almost done, so we'll try to move this right along. There's that. Before we go any further, got to sanitize. Interesting little napkins. Have not seen those before. You didn't see the package really good. There it is. It smells like a little bit of alcohol. Wipe your utensils off first. Just in case you got cooties on them being in that package from that busted main. I don't think they did, but wipe our little digits off. And here we are. Let's go ahead and give this a little stir. Probably should have wiped the... Probably should wipe the whole spoon off since the whole thing is in the box, huh? It's not going to do any good to only wipe the top of it off, the bottom of it off. There we go. Okay, use the foreignmemory.com mug, even though this ration did not come from them, but we'll still advertise for them. There's our coffee. Got our hot water right here, nice freeze dried. And our favorite tea. Our favorite tea that a lot of the Russians I don't think like too much. But us Americans do. So it's different taste, I guess. I guess if you had it all the time, you wouldn't care too much about it. Some nice hot water. We'll get that going. And let's go grab the mains because they're done. Alright, let's start off with these mains first. First we had the buckwheat porridge. That's probably too hot to put on the tray. We'll shovel some out of here and put it on the tray. I'm going to melt her down. It's good enough out of here to taste. None of this stuff ever goes to waste. I mean, we always eat stuff, put in the refrigerator, Usually the neighbor comes over, mom comes down here or whatever, and if she's home. Oh, buckwheat porridge. Or as we call it, kasha. I'll tell you what, it is very tasty. The kasha is not very strong. The buckwheat is not very strong yet. The perfume level of it's pretty low. It's very nice, very moist, it's heated well through. But it's always better to have that tushonka, that beef juice, to put on it. And that's what we're lacking right here. But as far as kasha, this is highly rated. And very nice. All right, the pearl barley. I'm just going to take a slab out here. The moisture level is perfect on this ration. And that's probably due to the freshness of it. You can see there. And it does look like kind of honey smack cereal, right? The grains of pearl barley in it. Okay. All right. It's a lot more milder tasting. Like I said, the content, the moisture content is right on this. Very excellent. Very excellent recipe on this one. We do have to add to it a little bit of vegetable caviar. Whoa. Never had one do that before. We're just going to do a little bit of this action and not even risk it. This one is a lot more orange looking. I had one of these before. It had a lot more carrot in it. And we're just give a little stir here and take a bite and see what it smell. I don't know. I mean, that one tastes weird, to be honest with you. That one tastes like it's full of onion. I can't quite pick that out. What is the taste on that? Usually they're different. Let's see if we get any from cabbage. Okay. So that's the kind of weird sauerkraut taste and boldness to it. I'm just not a fan of that one. I like almost anything, but that's a little bit too pungent, too potent. The ones you get there have a lot of carrots or zucchini are real mild and real nice. And here is our chicken pate. Good Lord, look at that. It's like somebody squeezed that out of a tube. Got a clean spoon here. But look how fluffy that is. It's almost like whipped cream is so light. A little bit of seasoning in it, a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of bay leaf flavor to it. It's super mild. It's very, very good. It may be some of the best pate I've ever had, to be totally honest with you. Oh, that's nice. That's great. The crackers are very nice too. They're not really hard at all. Probably some of the freshest crackers I've ever had, to be honest with you. They're hard, like no matter what, they're hard, right? This one's not. One thing this ration is missing is chocolate for dessert. Take a sip of this. It's a real mild lemon drink, similar to the older apple or citrus drink. It's just super mild though. It's not tart at all. It's more sweet than tart, to be honest with you. Not too bad though. Not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and give that one last stir. We'll jump into some of this tea real quick. And the tea's getting dark. It's about time for the tea bag to come out. It's still raging hot though. It's a really mild, nice tea. Nothing harsh about it whatsoever. Super, super nice. So here is some apple jam. Let's see if this is actually more the jam or more the apple butter formation here. You can tell by looking at it when you squeeze it out. Well, we already got a piece there. Let's just use that. The apple butter will look more like applesauce. Yeah, this is the apple jam. So it looks more like jelly. The crackers are impressive though. They're really tender, very nice. Toasted very well. I mean, overall, the ration's really good. We gotta try this coffee yet. You know, it's not like I haven't had this before. And I'm not a big coffee guy, but the Russian coffee is always very nice. Well, not always. Depends on what brand it is. This one's very mild. Not acidic at all. There's nothing worse than taking a sip of coffee and it's really harshly acidic. This is not that way at all. Interesting. Very interesting ration. That's going to be it, guys, for the 2019 Russian IRP. They classify this as a dry ration. I'm not really sure why that is. If you have the chance to get your hands on one, go grab one. I can't even tell you where to even buy one at. Things are so hard to purchase right now. Everything's upside down. But hopefully you like this video. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.